Welcome to Empower Your Passion, powered by Icon South Africa, and a very, very warm welcome to this beautiful woman sitting aside me. And she is actually one of our runner-ups for Icon South Africa 2022. And so, as the founder, it is my just heartfelt welcome to you today, and just to say many thanks for being here with us today. And just to find out a little bit about you, we have Kgodiso Rabapane with us today. I know she goes with a different surname now as well, because she's just gotten married. So not only were you the top three, but you also got married on that final week, I remember, because you were not at the finals. But nonetheless, we were so happy to pass on the title to you. It was so well deserved. And just so our viewers know, you are sitting in a lab right now. And that's just the amazing part about Empower Your Passion. We are women who juggle, we hustle. The first day we did the show, I came in with wet hair because I did a dip in the tidal pool in Cape Town. And it is who we are. We're not lying, it's authentic. We log on how we can. And this is just the raw truth of being an entrepreneur and a woman with superpowers, in which we have, because we've shown to be there and stand up and be present. And here you are being present with us today. So there might be a bit of a lag between us, but that's okay. We are here to be patient, and just to rock the show today. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Kgodiso. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you. Oh my God. Just being here, being back like this, it sort of like brings that spark, that energy that, oh my God, I was actually part of this journey. And coming back to sort of like obviously empower someone and also just look back at the process is actually amazing. So yeah, it's true that now I go by the name Kgodiso Rabapane Mabaso at the end, and it's been overwhelming. I remember last year when I had one of the interviews, I think it was with the judges, and you were telling me that we juggle, girl, we juggle, queen. And I was like, oh my God, yes, we juggle. But sometimes we do get tired, and I think this is the truth that some of us who are on this journey, we need to share it, that we do get tired in as much as we do juggle, but that is the truth of the matter, that we get tired, but we still press on, and we make sure that we wake up each and every day and bring excellence and bring the very best of ourselves to it. So I'm really glad to be a part of this journey, and I'm looking forward to this session today.
So true. And I think that's why that morning I jumped into the tidal pool, to wake up from the tired eyes I was carrying around. And it does. You know what? It just takes that little bit of being kind to yourself as well, not forgetting about, along this journey where we can feel drained and we can feel tired. I'm going to be honest, I'm having one of those weeks. My children have been so hectic, so busy. Business has been busy. So it's just taking that time out to be kind to yourself and saying it's okay to feel tired. But like you say, wake up and bring the best version of yourself to your day. And that's all you can do. Kgodiso, I want to ask you, I know that you're sitting in a lab right now, and I want you to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, and also what business are you in?
So, well, yes, I'm in the lab now. I'm actually doing my PhD. This is my last year. And my my research is actually focused on environmental and industrial biotechnology. So I'm actually looking for microorganisms that can sort of like bioremediate recalcitrant material, or like the biomass that is actually difficult to biodegrade in the environment. But other than that, I'm actually a co-founder of a media house called Vala and Pepo's Media House. So the media house is actually birthed out of a problem that I faced.
Everything is born out of a problem.
Always. True. So I am an author. I've actually authored 3 books, 2 main books, and then the other one is actually a devotional. So when the media house was actually started, I was like, I had actually published my first book, and it was somehow leaked into the media, into the internet. Like, you know, it was leaked on the internet and it was freely available. And then I was like, no, I cannot have this. And so I needed a way, because I know I've got stories that I wanted to tell. So I was like, let me start, you know, my own thing. You know, let me have a platform that I can write books and publish as much as I can and tell my story the way that I want it to be told. So I had these 2 other guys who were also like, they wanted to do apps for themselves, and they wanted to sort of like do branding, advertising, and marketing. So I'm actually heading the publishing department. So that's mostly what I'm doing, where I'm actually being other ladies and like just everyone in general approaching me like, how did you write your book? You know, I want you to actually mentor me on how I can write my own book from 0 to 100. So I just take a person from that moment where they are with their idea to say, this is a book that I want to write. I'm like, okay, let me take you out of that, and also just to get rid of the writer's block, because it's very difficult to write. And also in my own journey, when I was sort of like writing, I was writing out of a solution. Like, I was looking for a solution for myself. There were so many books that I was sort of like reading, but I wanted one that would actually address my pain, but there wasn't none. So then I was like, you know what, let me turn my pain into purpose, you know, my mess into a message. And so I also wanted that for other people, that come in with your mess and let's make it a message for other people, because your problem today, it's actually someone else's solution. We're not going through any of these things just for it, you know. The universe is so benevolent, and there's always something at the end of it. So the media house was started out of a problem that I faced, and I wanted to solve a problem for me and for other people.
That's beautiful. And like you said, now there's no problem. It's you know, with a problem comes a solution. And sometimes when we can't find the solution, then we need to create, or sometimes when we can't find the solution, we need to create just our own solution. And the more messier, the bigger the message. You are absolutely right. Okay. Please tell our viewers what that book is called. What is your book called?
So my first book, it's called Vala and Pepo's, Exchanging My Fears for God's Armor. So growing up, well, what can I say? I don't even know how to say this, but my dad had children from like outside the marriage that he had with my mom. And so I was the last born, and I felt unseen. I felt like the light was not flicking on my side, you know, so I needed to do more to get attention. I felt I needed to do so much in order for the light to like flick, for him to see me, you know. So growing up, I always felt like I needed to do something. Even with the relationship that I had, a normal relationship with a man, with just friends, I felt like I needed to do more for someone else to see me. So I grew up with these fears, fear of rejection, fear of failure, you know. So like also with forgiveness and just my past, I feared my past, because looking back, I had to block so much. So this book, I wrote it to say that whether you feel rejected, at that point, it's for protection, it's for your own protection. If it's a fear of failure, don't look at it as a fear of failure, but look at it as a way of redirection. Maybe you need to take another step, you know. So I became an overachiever, and well, it has helped me in so many ways. In life, you have to be strong, you know, you have to be fierce,
well,
you have to have the grit.
I can see a very,
that
very
has sort of like worked for me.
Strong woman in front of us. And I quickly, before we've got 5 minutes left, I want to ask you 2 very important questions. One is, how was your Icon South Africa journey with us? And so if you can first talk about that.
You know, getting in, I remember the first time when like we had the meet and greet. Getting in a room full of so amazing and powerful women, I was like, oh my God. And having had obviously struggles of self-confidence and self-esteem myself, I was like, I told myself when I got them, like, go, you deserve to be here. You earned, a spot in this journey. So I think for me, that was an awakening. And also sort of like a self-assurance as well that you're doing great, you are at the right path, So I think that whole journey for me has been a journey where I met myself also in so many areas where I felt like I didn't believe in myself, but getting in it, I was like, girl, you are doing well. You deserve to be here. So, amazing. And obviously the women that I've met on the journey, like, they are so great. Everyone else was just so great. And like, this platform is really great for anyone else who's looking for a journey where they can actually establish themselves and also want to empower others as well.
Thank you. And that's exactly what we do. We are here to celebrate your success. And that's what Icon South Africa is all about. So thank you for being part of the journey. My last question, because I've heard so much about you, we can't go on forever because it's an online show, and I'd love to. But I know that you also do a lot of social give back as well. And what is it that is warm to you? What warms your heart? What do you, besides the change that you're obviously making, what other things do you do as a social give back?
So there are actually young girls, because I have found an organization called Women of Valor and Purpose. So in the organization, there's actually women who are now at varsity and some are still in high school, who actually come in and say, I know you have done it academically, so can you please assist me also in my journey, on my academic journey? So obviously when you get into varsity, you're just so overwhelmed, not knowing in a new environment. I need a friend. Oh my God, I'm going through financial stress. What do I do? My time management, how can I do that? So I've got young girls that I actually mentor in their own journey, academic journey. So they just sort of, we talk, we have these conversations where we just come together and be like, you know what, it's okay, I've been through this. Because sometimes they just want to hear that, me too. Oh, okay, you're at a PhD level. But then I'm like, me too, I actually went through this. So that sort of like gives them this assurance that I'm actually doing well. There's someone who is holding my hand, because I also needed that. So I'm being a sister that I needed at the time when I was going through my academic journey at an undergraduate level.
And that's what you are. You are the sister. You're the sister queen bee to us. So thank you for coming here today and sharing all your beautiful stories with us. I want one more thing before I say goodbye. Tell me something about you we don't know.
Oh my God. I went to SPCA last week and I just adopted a dog. And it's actually my first encounter with a dog. And so my husband was like, I need a dog. I'm like, no, we are not getting a dog. We are not getting a dog. But,
Well, welcome to the doggy dog world.
He's so cute and I'm really enjoying him. And
dogs are man's best friend, as they say. And they are. Look at the love and happiness he's brought or she's brought to you. So that's beautiful. I wish you and your doggy some many, many years together. Enjoy the dog training and the chewed up toys and couches and all the rest. No, I'm joking, but that's amazing. Mfundisi, I wish you well on your journey to just becoming even more magnificent. And thank you again from our bottom of our hearts, from Icon South Africa, for being here and being part of our top 3. You were really a valued entry, and it showed. It showed your enthusiasm and your, everything about your journey proved to us that you were meant for success, and you are. So I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Khadiza. Goodbye, everybody. That is it for today. Thank you for,
Thank you.
Thank you for our viewers.
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Pleasure, Khadiza. And thank you for our viewers for being here, and we will see you next week. Bye.